Hello guys, how are you? This is Abby, and I have decided to make this tutorial for the beginners in Excel and the enthusiasts of Excel who are very interested in it. So in this tutorial I will show a bunch of functions in Excel, very basic functions that an Excel user might find really handy. So without further ado, let's just get started. The first function that I'll be showing you is how we can remove duplicate values from different cells in Excel. Okay, so let's just go to my sheet right here. Okay, in this sheet I have got a bunch of values in different cells. Okay, a bunch of information, a bunch of text, and some of the information has appeared more than once in these cells. Okay, so how do I remove the duplicate values? So in order to do that, I need to change the range of values. Okay, I just simply drag it across to the last cell. Okay, that includes a value, and I need to go to this tab, data tab. Okay, and in this data tab I need to choose remove duplicates. I just press it, and I get this dialog box, right? And this dialog box will show the column that has already been selected right here. So I press OK, and it shows that 7 duplicate values found and they have been removed. So these are only the unique values. Okay, the duplicate ones have been removed. So that's the first one that I wanted to show you. Okay, also I want to tell you one little shortcut in Excel. I mean, if you want to choose a range of values, if you want to choose a range in Excel, okay, you suppose I can do it through mouse pointer, right? I can start from here and I can drag it up to this cell, right? But there is another shortcut, keyboard shortcut that you can use to do that. Okay, you can simply press Control and Shift button together. Alright, and after that you need to press the down arrow. Okay, Control Shift and down arrow. You press these 3 buttons together, and the cells that include any value will be selected, the range will be selected. So this is a very handy shortcut in Excel. Okay, moving on. Our next function will be how we can create a drop-down menu in Excel. Okay, say you have this information. Okay, this company, this is the list of companies. Okay, and their revenues. So say in this column, okay, I want to create a drop down menu. I will just simply write company. Okay, and I will get a drop down menu. I just press this cell and I will get a drop down menu, and from the menu I will be able to select the companies. So how do I do that? So once again I need to go to the data tab. Okay, data tab, and I will need to choose data validation, and from here data validation. So in this dialog box, in this option, okay, allow, I need to allow a list. Okay, because I need a list, right, to the drop down menu. And also I need to choose the source. Source is this list, this column. Alright, let me just these are the information that I need. Okay, company, I don't need company because company is already here. So I click OK, and I get this down arrow, right? I press this arrow. Now I get all the companies that are listed right here. So this is how this works. Go to data tab, then data validation, and choose data validation from here, and you get this list to this drop down menu. So this is how this works. Okay, so let me just move on to the next function. Next function is how you can use Autosum in Excel. Instead of manually inserting a sum function, you can easily use something called Autosum in Excel. So if I want to find out the total amount of revenue for all these companies, say I want to find out here. Okay, total. Okay, on the right side of this value of this total, I need to find the sum total of this numbers. So how do you do that? And without manually inserting the sum function? Well, you are in luck, because you have this option right here, Autosum. Okay, you just need to press it, and this range will be selected on its own. You don't even need to select the range. It's that easy. Now press enter, you get the value. Okay, there is actually another one method of doing Autosum. I mean, you don't need to use a mouse pointer. You can just simply use a keyboard shortcut. Okay, you can simply use Alter and equal, two buttons, Alter button and equal button. You press these two buttons together and you will get the Autosum function. Let me show you how. You see, I press Alter and equal button together, and I have the sum function, and I press enter and I have the value. So it's that simple. The next one that I want to show you is how to use VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is actually one of the most popular Excel functions. Okay, I mean, if you want to get a very good job, you need to have a proper understanding of this function. And VLOOKUP, what it does is it just allows you to fetch some data, okay, collect some data from a list. Okay, let me show you how this works. So you see, I have got this list of data, right? And I have, say, in this cell I write Google, and I want to find how much money Google has made, okay, in this cell. So what I have to do is I need to fetch the revenue of Google from this data range, right? I need to do that. So how do I do that? So I need to use a function called VLOOKUP. So the first and foremost criteria in order to use a function is you use an equal sign. So equal sign, without equal sign you can never use a function. So first you need to insert the equal sign. Then I need to write VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP function has already appeared. I press on it, and then I need to give a lookup value, right? So what is the lookup value? Lookup value is the value that we want to use. I mean, we want to find the value of. So we want to find the value of Google, right? So we choose Google. Then we need to insert a comma. After that, I need to use table array. I mean, table array is the set of data where this value of Google exists. So this is the complete table array. Okay, this is where the value of Google exists. So I choose this. Then I put a comma again. Then I need to insert the column index number. So what is the column index number? Column index number is basically the column where our data value exists. So from this data set, number 2 is our column index number. This is the first column, this is the second column. Okay, so we need to insert 2, and then last but not the least, we need to insert another information. Okay, I mean, whether we want approximate value or actual value. Okay, I mean, we need actual value, right? We need exactly 23. Okay, we don't need anything less. We don't need 22 point something. Okay, if there was some fractional data in our data set, then and we wanted approximate value, okay, a round figure, then we had to use 1. But if we want actual value, actual data, then we need to use 0. The last information is always either 0 or 1. Okay, so you see how this thing works. The first information that you need to use is the lookup value. Okay, this is the lookup value. Our lookup value is Google in the cell number, which is H4. The second information that you need is that the entire data set, which is our table array. So I have chosen the range. After that, you need to input the column index number, which is this column. So our column index number is 2, and after that we need to insert either 0 or 1. Whether we want exact value or approximate value. We can also insert true or false instead of 0 or 1. Okay, so if I press enter, I get 23. This is a Google has made $23 billion, which is exactly the same as this list, right? So instead of Google, okay, we had to use Facebook, say, and if I press enter, then I get $31 million. So Excel is very intelligent. Okay, it can understand. Okay, I mean, whenever you change the value, it easily finds the value. There is no problem with that. So this is how VLOOKUP works. And I know it's a bit complex initially when you're learning it, but once you practice a bit, then you will have a proper understanding how this thing works. And that last but not the least, the last function that I want to show you is how you can create a table in Excel. So this is our list operator, right? So we want to show it in a tabular form. How do you do that? You can actually show it in two different ways. The first one is that you can create a border, okay, just like a table, right? It also looks like a table, doesn't it? It looks like a table. This is how we can do it. Or the second method is you need to go to insert, and you need to press table, okay, and this is our data that has already been selected, okay, and if you press OK, then our table has been created. And guys, there is a keyboard shortcut, okay, that you can use to create a table. That is Control and T. These two buttons, if these two buttons are pressed together, you can create a table. Let me show you. If I undo the table, okay, and I press Control and T button, these two buttons together, and our dialog box appears, and I press Enter, okay, and this is what appears, okay. I can even change the color of our table, okay, formatting, different kind of formattings, okay. It's up to you, okay, what kind of formatting and coloring you want to use. Okay guys, so this is all I wanted to show you in this video, and I hope that you like my video. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching.